Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Akubeze and I'm a Christian content creator based in Lagos, Nigeria. Another day, another vlog, and another collab. I'm excited. I've not even been counting how many floors I've climbed. Okay, it's 2. So yeah, the collab is with one of my friends from church. Her name is Daniela. I met her in venue management, and then she reached out. She also has a YouTube channel, but I know she used to do cooking videos, so maybe she's transitioning into Christian content as well. So she said she wanted to film a video all about waiting on God. I'm not really filming a video for my channel specifically. Bruv.
Like basically what we're talking about.
Churches. It's still like an hour to go until this thing starts, and they said they're gonna start removing bags in 20 minutes. So I hope my friends get here on time.
So In time of trouble, he says the name of the Lord is a strong tower. He said the righteous run into it and they are saved. Psalm 91 says that he that dwelleth in the secret of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he's my and my. He said, my God, in him will I trust. My God, in him will I trust. My God, in him will I trust. I may not be able to trust in the government. I may not be able to trust in the doctors. But there is a God that sits upon the surface of the earth. His name is the I am that I am. His name is Jehovah. He's the ancient of days. Somebody shout praise. So this is my story. So blessed by his songs, and it's my pleasure this evening as we stand on our feet to be able to receive. Can we stand on our feet?
Thank you, Mama.
To receive Minister Phil Townsend to lead us. Are you ready?
That was cool for me, but can somebody shout for Jesus in the house? Somebody give a shout of praise. Somebody say hallelujah. I'm so honored to be here. Can everybody please help me honor your pastor, Pastor please? Yes, Pastor Blige, I'm so honored to be here. So, Father, take center stage. I'm going to need just a little bit more. Father, take center stage so that you'd be seen and glorified. Father, we want to see your glory cover the earth like the waters cover the sea. So move by your spirit. I'll sing your praise. I'll sing your praise. Oh. Testimony, you will reign. really quickly, my mom told me that I did not start speaking until I was 5. And I didn't know that for all of my life, for most of my life. And it was very interesting to me because I have a son named Isaiah. And Isaiah also did not start speaking until he was 5. And they had labeled Isaiah, they had put him on the autism spectrum. But, you know, we believed God and we prayed, you know. And it's like when Isaiah turned 5, it's like his tongue was miraculously released. And he just started to speak in full sentences. And now Isaiah is a junior in college. He's on the honor roll. How many people know that the devil is a liar? So my mom was like, Phil, if autism was around at the time, they definitely would have had you on that spectrum because nobody could figure out why you weren't talking. And so my story kind of goes like this. Like I didn't talk until I was 5, and then when I began to talk, I had a terrible stutter. So I don't know if anyone here has ever dealt with a stutter before, but it's like you weigh in your mind all of the effort that it takes to get words out. So it's like a lot of times you'll have something to add to a conversation, but it's so difficult getting the words out. And it's embarrassing, you know, because children are cruel, right? So here's the lie that I believe from the enemy for most of my life. Because, you know, the enemy will use your history against you. You know? And so I've always been a very shy, very introverted, extremely introverted person. And so the lie that I believed for most of my life from the enemy, and it was just in my mind, the lie was that I had nothing valuable to say. And so that's why when I wrote this song, there's a line in the song that is so incredibly deep to me. And that line is, and I will not be silent. Yeah. And I feel like every time we minister this song, wherever we are, I feel like every time I sing that lyric, and I will not be silent, I feel like I'm letting the enemy know that he lost. Come on, somebody shout in the house. Somebody say hallelujah. Come on, real quick. And I not be silent. I will always worship you. Say as long as God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
morning, family. Yesterday was so awesome, but I'll let you watch the live by yourself. Go catch up on the whole thing in case you didn't. Link in the description box. But do you notice anything new? Anything new in my room? My gift from Durham School is finally up. And I feel like it's the perfect addition to my space, even though low-key, I hate my bedding. Like, this bedding is so childish, even though the blue is matching with the blue in the sky. But like, I want it to just be like on minimalist vibes, like all white or all nude. So I'm changing my bedding. I'm doing so much home improvement. If you even notice all of this, like I have a bookstore going on here. I don't know if I'm the first to read Bible and devotional. So I'm adding some more bookshelves so that this can be decluttered. I feel like I'm pretty okay with my jewelry setup now. Like, you know, it's laid out better. I'm wearing different jewelry. My clothes, bruv, it's okay. It's okay. That's not what's bothering me. What's bothering me is my bookshelves. So you see, I got them to come and take measurement of the old ones because it's not the same guy that's doing it. So I'm gonna add like another one there and there. That should be done on Saturday. So I might be able to insert the after in this vlog. But for now, I wanna get ready. I don't even think I showed you guys, but I rearranged this makeup section as well. So it's definitely neater, better. But yeah, so I just wanna quickly get ready because I have a meeting with a potential client. And I woke up thinking about that this morning. You know, like I started my communications agency just off the whim, like, you know, let me not say off the whim, off the instruction of the Holy Spirit, especially because I've been out of work for a few months now. It's almost a year now. And I was thinking, okay, what can I do? Because B-Fly is really not popping. B-Fly is really not my passion. Let's be real. Like, so, you know, I'm a very passion-based person. Like, even though I was making money from it, like, it's hard to be committed if I'm not really feeling like it's in line with my purpose. Like, and yeah, I love the fact that I was promoting African wear, but long story short, it's not my passion. And, you know, I could not see myself doing that for the rest of my life. So I started, you know, this comms agency just by chance. You know, my auntie reached out to me that has the kids store, like, oh, the Holy Spirit put her in my heart that can I manage her social media and stuff. And I was just like, oh, fair enough. Then, you know, I was on the plane, I was coloring my devotional, and this lady was so intrigued by that my coloring book. And she was like, oh, you know, what do you do? Blah, blah. I'm like, oh, I'm into comms. And she's like, oh, she's been looking for somebody that she wants to rebrand. So that was how I got my second client. And then now this is potentially my third client. And all of these people are on monthly contracts, by the way. So I'm essentially receiving a salary, like, for managing social media pages. And obviously I have more skills than that. I can do billboards, I can do websites, I can do so much. Like, all the experience I have from the different organizations I worked in, you know, I can use it for clients and not be tied down to an organization, essentially. So you know, now I have this my potential third client, and it was from personal referral. So shout out to you, Vanessa. She just randomly heard me say it on my YouTube that I do this. Like, I don't even think I properly advertise. I don't even remember the video I mentioned it. But she reached out to me and she was like, oh, do you really do this? Like, I have somebody who might be interested. And, you know, so now I'm going for the meeting. And long story short, you know, I started thinking about my mom this morning because my mom has a very successful catering business in Port Harcourt, but she always says, and you know, obviously we've all tried to make her change this, but she always says that God gave her an instruction not to advertise because oh, sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm still processing these thoughts, that's why. But I forgot to mention that while I was at that wedding, as I was walking into the wedding, you guys saw me walking into the wedding. You know, there was a senator who happened to be walking past at the exact same time. And his police, oddly or whatever, obviously shooed me. Like, get her, because his oga was passing. And me, being the humble Christian lady that I am, I didn't even say a word. I just waited on the side for him to pass by. So I think the senator felt bad. He now came to come and meet me. Like, he caught up with me. I was like, oh, he's so sorry about what his, you know, police did, that what they call it, that do I mind if we exchange contacts, that what do I do, blah blah. You know, we just had a quick conversation. Obviously he's a senator, I'm not going to keep him standing on the road, so I gave him my number. And then, you know, he's asked me to send him a proposal, like, you know, a brochure of what I do and all. And I was scrambling because I don't have anything like that. Like, everything I've been doing is just by chance. It's God like putting me in, you know, these people's forefront and giving me the opportunity to do the work. So basically, when he said that, I spent the whole of Tuesday working on my product brochure. I think I took a quick video showing you guys what I was doing. If not, I'll insert like a quick video of what I was working on. And I sent it to him, and I obviously have not heard anything from him. I'm not going to push it. That's also an instruction I feel like I got from God. I don't really chase, because even when we were learning how to make sales in Brains and Hammers, you can either push or you can pull. And to me, pulling is so much better. Pulling means like it just comes to you, it attracts, you know, but pushing is like I'm going, I'm chasing, I'm running. So me, I'm not on that chasing train. So basically, long story short, I'm just thinking to myself, like, God is just a God of wonders. Like, and I'm wondering, should I adapt that same like approach that my mom had, like, you know, where she wouldn't advertise her business and see where it grew to just based on personal referral. Because the truth of the matter is, like, especially in this country that we live in, Nigeria is a very communal society. If you're doing something good, somebody would tell their friend or their family member that, look at what this person is doing, they are doing a good job. And you know, you don't have to use the internet, you don't have to advertise, you don't have to do anything to make the thing like what it is, like, you know. But I'm still thinking about it anyways. But I just want to I wanted to come out and give a very special shout out to Vanessa for just randomly hearing what I do and, you know, taking it upon herself to bring business my way, whether or not, you know, the client actually agrees to sign on with me. Like, even just the opportunity to meet is something that I am grateful for. And that is the long and short of the gist. So that senator, after all my proposal, after all my everything, you know, as God will have it, maybe to still come through, but I'll keep you guys updated. But, you know, what are the odds, Sha? Like, even the one I was toiling and working for, I'm on red. But we shall see. Anyways, I now feel like I've spoken too much and I'm not even going to have time. I'm going to do my makeup in the car. Let me just fix my hair. And let's go. That's good enough for my hair. I'm just doing my skin. Just so that... Oh yeah, something else I also meant to mention is that when the senator was talking to me about my business, I felt so uncomfortable because I've been in situations before where, like, you know, obviously from business, the guy is trying to move personal. And I was thinking to myself, is it not interesting that the two clients I have are women? And now this third person is a woman as well. So I'm like, God, maybe I'm only meant to work with women so that I'll not have drama in my life. Like... Well, it was a hit. It was a hit. She told me I should send her a contract for 6 months at once. I'm like, wow. Thank you, God. So, let's see how it goes. How you vlogging? I'm not vlogging you, don't worry. You never want to be on my vlog anyways. I've been on your vlog. I wonder when to do a question tag vlog. Ask me about relationship. Was this when you were pregnant? Will you be down to do that? Sure. I don't know. Gee.
Look at the Aku's phone. I'm alright looking at the floor. Look at the Aku's phone.
Wow. I removed my wig, but I just realized I didn't show you guys the full fit. The girl looking like a corporate baddie. Corporate Christian modest baddie. I just ate Greek yogurt and chicken pie. I heard there was this thing trending on TikTok girl meal or girl dinner or something like that, where women just show like the random stuff they put together to eat, and I'm like, I should specialize on that channel because I just be eating whatever. Like I needed to eat the quickest thing because I broke my fast by 3, and I was just like, please eat the chicken pie. I actually brought the chicken pie to break my fast, and on my way home I'm like, the mood for some yogurt, like, because I bought ice cream for my goddaughter and I didn't eat it obviously because I'm doing no sugar, so I did yogurt instead for myself. Anyways, long story short, what did I want to say? Remember when I was talking about the proposal I did for that guy that I've not heard back any response? This lady, even though I've met her and she said, you know, she's willing to go ahead, she wants me to send her a contract, like a proposal type of thing. And I was like, wow, God, you did it for me. So all the work I did was not in vain. So I'm just going to copy and paste and edit, and voila, a beauty. So I'm going to work on that later tonight. I also have prayers tonight. And then what else am I doing? Yeah, I was meant to have a meeting, but the lady cancelled, so I'm gonna nap. This morning when I woke up, I actually told God, I like sleep. Oh. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this because I like sleep. Hi fam, it's the end of the day. I've woken up from my nap, I've done my prayers, and now I'm in the kitchen cooking. If you watched my live on this day, then you would have seen the beginning part of this video where we were essentially talking about being the salt of the earth, because I realized while washing my chicken, how come I was using salt to wash my chicken? Because salt cleanses. And then in cooking the chicken as well, I'm using salt to add flavor. And then, you know, it is widely known that in traditional times, salt was used as a preservative. And in a way, I'm sure it's still preserving the food that we have here. That is why most of our stuff is like salt water. There was even somewhere I read that salt is in your blood, it's in your sweat, and it's in your tears. Like, salt is very valuable. So basically, that was the word of the day. That was what we were discussing. And now, you know, I'm just waiting. I was going to cook the chicken, pepper sauce, and jollof rice, but I didn't realize my onion was spoiled, so I don't have enough onion to make the rice, so we're just doing the chicken and the pepper sauce today. Oh, I wish I actually left that cover on and I took it off. It was like so aesthetically pleasing. Let me try and do it again. Let the chicken boil. Will it be the same? Will it be the same? No, it's not the same. The steam was steaming the first time I did it. But basically, yeah, the chicken is well underway. I reduced the fire to the lowest heat so that all the juices could really get in. When I see this part of my chicken getting like brown, then that means my chicken is ready, really and truly. That's how I like to gauge it. And obviously, I'm still going to use this chicken to make pepper sauce, so I don't want to overcook it. Let me just taste it, and then I think I'll turn it off. See, once the bone starts browning, that means it's ready in my dictionary. Correct me if I'm wrong. So let's taste it. Ah, wow, it's a banger.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.